Hi, I'm Chris Philpott, and this is the long trailer for PANTHEON, which is the 100th monkey applied to classic mentalist effects. 24 effects and utilities. This thing is full. It's the biggest release I've ever done by a lot, and it features performances by Steve Valentine, Aidan Sinclair, Joe Skilton, Michael Rangel, Rob Gould, Christine Barger, Lehman Parker. There's a lot of stage material on here, some close-up material, and some great utilities. For example, look at this. Envelopes, clearly labeled 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Using these, I can get any spectator to use any envelope I want. You can use something like this for bank night routines, for chair tests, for things where you smash up personal possessions in the envelope. All this, mentalists use envelopes a lot, so that's going to come in handy. I have about 12 different versions of Mental Epic. Now, classic plots like, make a movie, dream vacation, dream date, but the difference is you get rid of those boards, which I've never loved, with all the little compartments, and to something that's really fair. This is just a whiteboard. It can be a piece of paper. It's ungimmicked, and once you write down your prediction of the movie title, you cover it with something clearly labeled title. You put it aside. You never touch it again. You do the same with the leads of the movie and the total budget for the film. Then when someone comes on stage to look at them, they've switched themselves, and he takes off the cards. You never have to touch them, and the switch is done for you.
Deadly robot!
You like drawing duplications? I got drawing duplications. I've got 5 different ones on this DVD, including one that Rob Gould is doing here, showing 5 cards. They each have a different frame color and different designs around them. They each say, draw a picture.
Can you show us what you drew? And what is the picture of?
It's a penguin.
I got a penguin as well. No. It's just a little different. But I think you're doing it.
Another one of my drawing dupes uses this. A poster filled with things you can draw, like teapot and, well, I don't know, because I can't see any of them. But you can see, there's all kinds of things that you can draw on here. The person on stage will always draw the same thing. I'm super excited about these monkey forcing posters because it is so fair. Here's one for the celebrity baby gag. There are 44 celebrities on here. Taylor Swift, Jan Martell, Emma Stone, George Lucas, Kip Thorne, The Weeknd. They have a totally free choice, and they will always choose
Tom Cruise. Been a fan of him forever. And this is probably my favorite Tom Cruise moment. You guys know my favorite.
There's another one with Miley Cyrus, because why not? This one has a list of cities from Baltimore to Bogota, Reykjavik to Riyadh, Chicago to Chengdu, and yet when the performer stabs a poster or makes a little circle on this great big huge poster, the city that they thought of is in that circle. Got this, $5 off Amazon. It's Rand McNally, but I've included Jpegs. It's not as nice as this one. Okay, enough folding. There's a chair test performed by Steve Valentine that includes 3 separate monkey gimmicks, plus a lot of work on how to craft the routine and trying to get that beautiful climax where you snap a bunch of folding chairs and you see the colors on the bottom that match. The problem being that I've seen it in less than ideal places, and the sightlines are bad. The audience can't always see the revelation, so I wanted to get it up high and came up with some new ideas on that.
Red. Oh, and that's green. And then over here we got blue. One last one. A woman named Nicole will choose this bag, and your name is Nicole. And Nicole, you chose confetti, right? Confetti. And then Natalia, you chose beads? Beads! And then you chose feathers! Feathers! And then you chose flower. You guys might want to move this. This is going to go everywhere. There it is. It's a miracle.
There's a monkey variation on Touching on Hoy, which Luc Germain has generously allowed me to print here.
If I got what you were thinking of, please sit down. Yes, we're
Let's give him a round of applause.
There are a bunch of memory eraser effects, like the one Riccardo Berdini did on Penn and Teller Fool Us.
Look at the word, remember, remember it.
It makes everybody else on the show look like they're 99 monkeys, and the 100th monkey comes out and just kills us.
There's a lot of interesting variations, like Monkey Ultra, yes, the play on MK Ultra, and you create a perfect assassin who doesn't even remember the assassination. You know, this is what the audience sees. Locate target, execute all witnesses. They remember a lovely vacation. There's some very poetic variations on the theme, like this one called The Puppeteer, featuring Christine Barger.
But one day, a puppet did something he'd never done before. He looked up, and he saw the puppeteer.
There's one where words like troubled and scared become tranquil and serene after you put them through a calming talk. There's one for the corporate world.
This is the feedback that we've been getting at our company. Can you read just the top word right there? Can you read what that says?
Disgusting.
Disgusting. Amazing. Disgusting, ladies and gentlemen. At the top word right over there, disgusting.
Delightful to disgusting, powerful to pathetic, or vice versa. I put both versions on. There are some wonderful things with book tests, including one person reading another one's mind by looking at a Scrabble word find. I've got a section on peaks. This is an Acidus Novus card. Millard Longman has allowed me to teach it on this, so you get an extra layer of information that defies the idea that even if you peeked, how could you know that this was her mom? It's also got headline predictions, Q&A, gags, utilities, a lot of variations. Sometimes I go into great depth on teaching these routines. Other times I kind of go over it quickly, but this is also included. It's like a 220-page book, written instructions. Not a physical book, but a PDF that's included on the DVD. But that's the basics of Pantheon. I'm very proud of this release, and I hope you enjoy it.